Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is Kai. So as you guys can see by this title, I'm going to be doing I kind of had a brain fart, y'all. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I got my butterfly locks or distress locks, whatever you guys call them. But before I get into the video, I'm going to show you guys what hair I use. So first I use the Locs hair in water wave 18 inches, and I prefer this hair. I know a lot of people use the free twist water wave, but I decided to use this hair, y'all, because I feel, one, they didn't have that at the store. Two, I feel like the free twist is more shiny, and this one kind of doesn't have it's not too shiny, which I feel like it makes the look realistic, because I like when my locks looks realistic. I don't like seeing locks and it's like them shits look fake. Already it looks fake because it's faux locks, but when it look like OD fake, I don't really like it like that, you know what I'm saying? Then of course I got use the Bobby Boss new locks in 18 inches. And basically, y'all, the method that I did was I just was able to make my locks longer without actually having to extend it, because I know some people, they'll take another lock to extend it. And the reason why I didn't do it that way, because I didn't want my locks to be too long, because people have it down like all the way down to their knees and their ankles, and I didn't want that look, but I did want it to be long. And I'll show you guys, it comes down to like my butt, and this is how long my locks is. As you guys can see, it comes all the way down, like a little bit past my butt. So they are pretty long. So I think this method would be good if a person wants it to be long but not too long. So yeah. So if you guys like that look where it's not too long but it's still long, then I think this would be a good method for you. And then also, y'all, this was fake on the pricey side. I'm not gonna lie. Like, all of this came to like $75, okay? So the Bobby Boss, it was $9.99 a pack, and then the Locs was $5.99 or $6.99, one of that. So I think it was like $75 overall I spent. I used 4 packs each. For the new locks, I have some locks left over, but for the Locs, I literally used all day. I think I had 1 piece left. So yeah, y'all, if you guys want to see how I got this look, like I said, it was very easy, simple, and like I said, in my opinion, this is a new method, because I never seen nobody do this method. If they did, my bad, but I haven't seen no one do this method yet on the tube. But anyways, y'all, make sure you guys stay tuned, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Later. Also, y'all, forgot to mention before I get to the video, but in order for me to get this distressed look, I actually took each lock, because before it looked too uniform to me. So I took the lock and I just kind of just took it and I just pulled it apart to get a distressed look. So if you do want it to look more distressed, definitely do this method and you have your locks looking like this. But yeah. Alright, guys, so I took a crochet hook just to crochet the hair through. I'm using the Locs hair now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just positioning the hair, and I braided my hair, my natural hair, all the way down. So now I'm just taking the Locs hair and just wrapping it around my base. I wrapped it around like 3 times, y'all, just to make sure it's nice and tight. Then after that, I'm just going to take the rest of the hair and just braid it all the way down. Just wrap it all the way down. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because I'm going to go back up and wrap it down too. Wrap it again. So just wrapping it, y'all. And like I said, this method is different from like the normal method that I have seen. Now I'm going to take the Bobby Boss hair and attach that to the ends of my natural hair, y'all. And then, as you can see, I'm going to pull my natural hair through and then kind of just attach it. I can't even explain it, but if you guys saw, I took the head and I just attached it. Now I'm just going to wrap that area around a couple of times just to make sure it's tight. I know you guys is like, but look, what about that little piece? And I'm just gonna, after I wrap it around a little bit tight, I just start to wrap back up again. And I'm gonna go around that piece again, so to, you know, cover the floors of it so you won't really see. And then now, as you guys can see, I just covered it. So now I'm gonna go back up. And yeah, trying to do the stress method was a little bit hard, but I tried to do like the whole thumb method where you take it to get like the whole butterfly look. You're gonna see, like you see, I tried to do like the whole thumb thing, take my thumb. And there's other videos on how to better do the butterfly method, but I was just honestly just finessing it here. And like I said, I'm just twisting it back up. That's the reason why the first time it wasn't perfect, because I'm just gonna twist it right back up. And this here is 18 inches, y'all. So I was just twisting it back up and trying to do the whole thumb method thing where I hold my thumb. And yeah, I wrapped it around the base again. And then now I'm going to go back down and try to do the same thing basically again. So, and I like this method because it makes it secure as well. And like I said, I'm doing this method so that the lock can actually be long instead of have to attaching it and attach. I mean, and after instead of attaching a new lock to it, y'all, which is gonna make me have to buy more packs of hair, which leads to me spending more money. So that's the reason why I decided to do this method in the first place. And even if you do have short hair, you can still do this method. You could try to take like some regular Cacaline hair, which is cheaper, and you could do it that way. So as you can see, I finished that, and I'm going to show you guys again. So as you guys see, I position it the way I wanted to position. And then I wrap it around the root a couple of times. And then I just go down with it. And also, if your hair is not long enough, you could also take the free twist hair and just kind of, you know, put it to like the length that you want it to be. So when you hook it, it's at like that certain length, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to do the same thing, y'all. Take my hair and loop it through the free twist hair. Well, yeah, loop the free twist hair to it or whatever, vice versa. And then I'm going to do the same thing, y'all. And I'm going to wrap it back up. So this is extending it without actually using another lock to extend it. And I like this method too because I feel like with the other method, a lot of people, they actually just take the lock, the first lock, and then they'll just take the hair to cover it. But I feel like you're wasting the lock because half the lock is going to already be covered by the hair, if that makes sense. So if you guys know the other method that I'm talking about. So yeah, I just try to do the whole butterfly method with the thumb. And I'm just going to keep doing it until I go all the way back up again with it. And yeah, I'm sorry, I try to get as close, and I hope what I'm saying, I'm actually explaining it good, because it's hard, y'all, to try to explain this. And I hope you guys can actually see what I'm doing. And I sped it up so it won't be slow, so this video won't be too long, but I hope you guys get what I'm trying to do here. And like I said, I'm just wrapping that around the base again, and I'll go back down to make sure everything's secure. And yeah, y'all, that is how I did this method. And then in the clip before the shot, I showed you guys how I fixed the ends to make it distressed. I just puffed it out so the ends of the hair can match, because I feel like it didn't look right with like the top being distressed and then the bottom looking too uniform. So I just distressed that out. And yeah, the bottom ends, I'm gonna just take it and just distress it out to match it. Later, y'all.